All right. Hi, everyone. You are watching and listening to the Crockin Moms Talk Show and Podcast. And I'm your host, Lisa Marie. Today, we have an awesome, sweet show. I mean, first of all, Happy New Year. And also, guys, Happy Holidays. It's been a long time. We've been so busy. My 4 boys have just been going through it with all the Christmas stuff and the concerts and being sick. Everyone's been so sick lately that finally we are back on air and live, healthy, and returning for a nice, awesome, sweet treat for you guys. So I know, around the holidays, it's so fun to have big breakfasts with your families and also not have to really wait a really long time. You don't want to be in the kitchen a lot. You want to be home enjoying your family that's visiting and friends. So I love to make a slow cooker cinnamon roll recipe, which is awesome. And it's easy to do. And I love it because I can start cooking in the morning when I'm up with the kids. They're up really early, and then my guests don't even get up until like 9:30, 10. So my recipe is already done. So when I'm up really early with the boys at like 6 a.m., I can start my breakfast. Or this is something too that you can do for a sweet treat later with your kids too, if you don't want to use this for breakfast. If you just love cinnamon rolls, I mean, who loves cinnamon rolls? I know so many people do. It's a huge hit with my family, my family's family, and my friends. And so I just, I was thinking, you know what? I think today, since it's 2 days after New Year's Eve, that this would be actually, this was a really good New Year's Day to, yesterday kind of thing. We were cooking so much that I was like, you know what, I'm going to save it for my Monday show. But we do love to do that like around Christmas time, especially when family's visiting, or just anytime we want a sweet treat. We love to do the slow cooker cinnamon rolls. So it's really easy to do. Let's go over the ingredients. And I love these things. And you can make homemade cinnamon rolls, but guys, this is just a quick, fun recipe that the kids can do and get involved with, or you can just make on your own. That's not so hard. And you're not, making all this homemade stuff at once. So sometimes it's like, come on, let's do the semi-homemade. So what I do is I get these 2 cans, okay, of the Grand Cinnamon Roll buns. And I'm using, a shout out to Pillsbury, but they're not my sponsor or anything, but I just love getting their cinnamon roll buns. And you can find these at Aldi's too, Walmart. You can also get generic too. They're all going to taste great because it's in the slow cooker and budget friendly, right? Everyone's telling me, they're pretty much paying their mortgage. Their food bill is like a mortgage right now. So we want to save money, right? And so if you can find a generic version, the slow cooker is going to make it taste good anyways. So if you're getting like generic meat, you're getting like low priced meat, it's okay. Because like I said, cooking it in the slow cooker is just going to make it taste a lot better. All right. It's our friend right now, especially during the budget friendly season. And so what I do is I get 2 cans of the cinnamon rolls. And so very easy to do. Then we're going to just go ahead and go over our other ingredients too. So I have my 2 cans here, and then we're going to use actually 2 tubes of them. You're going to get 3 eggs. You're also going to use cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, and also brown sugar. So you're going to use a 1/2 cup of your heavy whipping cream. You're going to use 3 tablespoons of your brown sugar. You're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you're also going to use 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So I already have this already. Actually, my husband was so sweet today. He's off of work and I'm enjoying it because we have 4 boys, and yeah, it's so quiet in my house. Like, what are they doing? I know my 2 older boys, who's 15, going to be 15 in February, and my 5-year-old are playing some Roblox right now. And I know my little almost 20-month-old is napping, and the baby, he was hanging out too with dad. So we'll see what they're doing together. I'll have to check it out. I bet you they're all napping because it's really quiet. Or they're up to no good. Like, right when a mom hears like silence, it's like alert, not a breathing, not like, this is awesome. It's normally an alert for us moms, right? Like when it's too quiet in the house, it's like, wait a minute, what is going on? But they know I'm filming, so they're so sweet and so supportive. So my husband, he got all this together for me. What I have here in my mixing bowl is my nutmeg, my cinnamon, and my brown sugar. And so let's go over the whole thing. Let's just get right to it. How about that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my slow cooker with non-stick cooking spray. And like I said, you can use name brand or get the cheap stuff. Save money, right? All right, so, woo, the fumes over there. I'm dying. No, I'm okay. So, a little hazard here with the cooking sprays. Point down. All right, so we sprayed our slow cooker with nonstick cooking spray. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get these cans out. And this is the fun part. This one popped on its own. My husband was helping me. But this one I'm going to pop live for you. And these things scare me. How about you? Sometimes I get kind of scared sometimes opening these things. They just pop right open. Oh! See? It's out of nowhere. And every time I do it. So I've tried the pizza dough, the crescent rolls, every time. I think my kids just wait for me to open one of these things because they like my reaction. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to get out the scissors. This is fun. So you're going to cut up. I like to just quarter these a little bit. So this is what they're going to look like too. When you get the cinnamon roll, the tubes of them, they're going to come like this. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cut them up into quarters. Boom. And this is something fun you guys can pull apart with the kids, or you can just cut up with your older ones, or just you can get them done. So I'm just basically cutting them up into fours. That's the quartz here. And smells so good. And by the way, these tubes come with icing, okay? So you don't have to make homemade icing. It is already here for you. So, oh, look at this. Boom. It's just hidden goodness in this tube right here. Scare me all you want if it come with icing. It smells really good too. Okay, so I want to hear about everyone's holiday. I know that we have some live comments going on right now, so I want to see where's everybody from, and what did you do on Christmas, and what did you guys do on New Year's? Share what is going on. My kiddos have such a long Christmas break, and I'm kind of excited about it. Normally they go back tomorrow, but they're redoing our kids' middle school, so they don't go back until January 9th. So I'm kind of excited because I've been waiting for the kids to have a little break, and their Thanksgiving break wasn't that long. So it's exciting to have them home. And we've just been cooking. My husband made a yummy, like, I know you guys probably have so many leftovers from Christmas. And if you are complaining you have a lot of ham left over, well, let me tell you, ham, if people are trying to give you ham too, like I know our parents, my mother-in-law made a huge ham for Christmas and was like, here, take a whole bunch. So if people are offering you a lot of ham, take it, because it makes a great soup. So if you have leftovers, you can turn that baby, and especially if you made a lot of ham for Christmas, you can turn that baby into a yummy, yummy soup. And I'm going to show you in a bit what my husband did. He took cabbage and spices and broth and cut up the ham, and can of green beans. He drained them. And he also took those small potatoes that were already kind of cooked up too. And he just put that all in a soup. And oh my goodness, did that turn out great. And I'll show you guys too. And if you have any questions or want that recipe, let me know. And I'm sure my husband will give it out. He is a great cook. I'm blessed. We were both master's degree in therapists. We're both therapists. I have my master's. Adam has his bachelor's, and he's been working with kids under 6 for years. And he's such a great therapist, but he also loves to cook, and he is a great cook. So anytime he offers, because I'm mostly cooking, I'm like, bring it on. If your spouse doesn't cook, check out Crockpot Moms and have him start cooking. Give him those recipes, and I bet you he'll be cooking like a champ with our recipes, right? Okay, guys, so see how easy that was? What I did was I took 2 of those tubes of cinnamon roll cans, and I cut them up into fours. And it was actually very fun and therapeutic too. And then, so what you're going to do, spray that slow cooker, get your 2 tubes of your cinnamon rolls out, and you're going to cut them up. Then you're going to get 3 eggs. I already have in here 3 eggs, a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 3 and wait, what do we have here? Oh, wait, I forgot. Hubby helped me set this up. So he put my 3 eggs in here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get our half a cup of heavy whipping cream. Boom. We got our 3 eggs. Boom. I'm pouring that right in. Okay. Then also we have a 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Oh, we put it in a shot glass. Ooh, ooh, bottoms up. How was everyone's New Year, by the way? It was so much fun for us because with all this running and traveling, we got to just stay home, and we wanted to try all these different cheeses. We made one of those charcuterie boards. Charcuterie. I don't know how to say it. And it was fun just trying different meals. And the kids were actually getting involved too. We were like, where's this cheese from? And one was from Wisconsin, one was from Switzerland. And it was fun. We tried all this stuff, and the kids were, tasting it. And we had funny wine, grape juice for them too for New Year's. And our local casino that we live near did the fireworks. So actually I want to show you guys that too. I have some clips of our Christmas, and I just wanted to show you, it was so fun. Well, there's my in-laws. We traveled to Johnstown, and I was so bummed because I didn't get to see my mom. She had COVID. So we did a drive-by with her, and we're going to have to redo Christmas with my mom. It was horrible to just drive by and say hi and just stare at her with the kids. I know that was probably more heartbreaking for her because she's grandma, and I know she wanted to see them. And so my husband and I are actually from the same hometown. We met at Penn State almost 20 years ago. We were just talking. We started dating in 2004. So next year will be 20 years together. And we met at Penn State, and here we were from the same hometown, but never met. We knew the same people. I knew his cousin, and just very strange world. But yeah, we were, like I always say, we're meant to be. There's my family right there. There's my husband, and my niece with the red hair, and my nephew is with the hoodie he's right by Kyle, and but the rest is my kiddos, all the 4 boys. There's my niece Ruby, she's amazing, and Leo, and there's my in-laws. So we traveled to Johnstown, and it's nice because my parents live there too, but we just couldn't see them either. So very bummed about it. I wanted to show you guys too. Look, there's New Year's. There's Luca. And there's Owen. He was so excited. He's still so into Christmas, which I love. And there's Kyle. He has celebrated New Year's with us. And there's the baby. He is actually 4 months now. Excuse me, guys. Coughing here. This weather is wild too. We live in Pennsylvania, so we're filming in Pennsylvania, and it's beautiful out. It's been actually 70 degrees, which normally it's horrible. At Christmas time, the windshield was -15, -15. And at one point it was -3. And when it hit 10 degrees out, I thought, ooh, it's so balmy and hot. So yeah, I'm not used to that kind of weather. I don't know about you guys. What was let me hear your comments. I want to see what was going on with you at Christmas. Was it warm out? And there is the fireworks. Boom. That's from Christmas Eve night. I was telling you guys about that's the original picture I was trying to show you guys. And then it just led to me showing you all the pictures about everything. Okay, so let's go back to this awesome recipe. Okay, so back to these awesome cinnamon bun rolls. Okay, so if you're just tuning in to the television show, or you've been watching and we kind of sidetracked to what happened at Lisa's Christmas, we are making awesome slow cooker cinnamon roll buns. So what I did was I sprayed my slow cooker with nonstick cooking spray. Okay, then I got 2 of those tubes, actually, I don't know why we call them tubes, 2 of the cans of the cinnamon rolls, okay? And they come with icing already inside. So once you pop them, you're going to pull them out, cut them into 4s, put your icing to the side because you're going to use it for later, of course. Then what we're going to do is you took a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 3 eggs, and then we took our brown sugar, our vanilla extract, and well, actually we didn't do the brown sugar yet. We did our vanilla extract in here, and that was 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So that's already in here in our eggs and heavy whipping cream. Then what we have here is our brown sugar, our nutmeg, and our cinnamon. And I'm going to post the recipe on the website, of course. But if you're watching live or listening on iHeartRadio or watching on Apple TV, Roku, or Amazon, I'm going to give you that recipe right now. You're going to use 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of the vanilla extract, a half a cup of the heavy whipping cream, and also you're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of the nutmeg, and also 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon. So a teaspoon of the cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of the nutmeg, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 3 tablespoons of the brown sugar. Okay, there we go. I had to say that again because my listeners are probably writing this down. And again, if you need these recipes at any point, you head on to Facebook and go to Crockpot Moms or Crockin Moms, and you will see this episode. All right, so to make life even easier for you. All right, so here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this right in my bowl, and I'm going to whisk this baby up, and that's all you do. Boom. Like I said, this recipe is easy, and you can do with the kids, and it's fun, and it's not that messy, and they can have fun with it. You can have somebody cutting up. If they're older, they can be cutting up the cinnamon rolls. If they're younger, you can have them pull it apart and have some fun, have them wash their hands before and after. And then you can have someone else whisking the heavy whipping cream, the eggs, the vanilla extract, the brown sugar, cinnamon, and the nutmeg all together. My gosh, it smells so good. That's what it's going to look like. Yeah. All right, guys. And then boom, watch this. Oh, yeah. I'm just spreading that right on top. See, the kids can do that too. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Happy New Year, right? That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Let me do a quick wash real quick. So for New Year's, does everybody do like the whole New Year's, do you have like a New Year's resolution or anything? I'm not a big believer in that. I feel like set goals. I'm all about goals instead of like, okay, I'm not going to eat chocolate this year. I want to lose weight. I feel like setting goals that are achievable. Like this year I would like to try this. Like my goal, I told my husband, I was like, this year I really want to redo the garage or just make it even cleaner. Make it look like I'm not hoarding everything. With 4 boys, you have so much stuff and so many things you want to give away, but you want to keep because you might need it for the other kid. So, it's just hard sometimes to figure out what we give away and what we get rid of, all of that jazz. So that's my goal for 2023. It's just organizing the house, getting it, just more easy to live. With 4 boys and them running, I would like to just simplify my life. And that's kind of my goal is, they have too much stuff and I want to like donate and get rid of some things and just organize, and make it easier for mom to find stuff. That's my goal. So, all right, guys. So what you're going to do with this recipe is you're going to put the lid on it. You're going to cook it on low for 3 hours. And you're going to have a yummy, yummy slow cooker cinnamon roll bun. And then you know what? When you're done with all this, you're going to go ahead and warm up your icing. And actually, you don't even have to warm up the icing because it's going to be your cinnamon rolls are going to be warm in the slow cooker. So you can just take your icing and just drizzle it all on top. And then boom, you're going to have your yummy cinnamon rolls. And it's going to be amazing. So guys, thank you so much for following the recipe today. And I also wanted to give a quick shout out. I want to talk about too, I'm also a creative consultant producer on this show called Space Racers. And Spacers are so awesome. Let me see if I have another picture too. We're going to be doing a contest with them. I know we've been talking about it and we have that stuff ready. I'm going to show you. Let's see what we have here. So So yeah, I mean, this is Space Racers. I'm really excited about this show because, when your kids are watching YouTube, I really have to say, like when your kids are watching YouTube or they're watching some streaming service, there's television that they're exposed to that, they kind of mimic or they say, and it's just not appropriate. And you had no idea because you thought it was a kid show. So what I love about Space Racers is that it's safe. And I could put on this episode with all my kids, including my newborn to my 20-month-old to my 5-year-old, and not worry about, them picking up language that's not appropriate or even saying things to their friends. What's nice about Space Racers is they talk about science in a way that your 20-month-old can understand, and they're learning and they're actually hearing sounds and sights from NASA, which is so cool. That's why I love working with the show, because we're working with NASA, working with St. Jude's, we're working with some of the coolest people ever. Michael Mateys is one of the producers, and they're just awesome people putting out content that our children really need. Space is so cool right now, and what we're doing with the new technology out there, and what better way is for them to follow the show. So really, guys, I love consulting on it. It's STEM focused TV series, and it's education tied with like a fun kid, like it's kid stuff, and they're doing kid things, but they're saving the world, and they're just being a part of, showing the wonders of the universe. So guys, join Eagle, Hawk, Robin, and their fellow cadets at Stardust Space Academy as they soar and explore all the wonders of the universe. So check them out. They're on YouTube, youtube.com/Space Racers. You guys can also find them on Roku, just like me, Tubi, Vudu, and Prime. So check it out, guys. They're streaming. And like I said, we're going to do a contest with them. And let me show you guys. We got cabbage in here too. We have our yummy potatoes in there. He put green beans in his ham soup that he made too. And then actually he put a little bacon in there too. Oh my goodness. So just write us if you want some of this recipe. He just cooked it right up. It was really easy to do. So leftover ham ideas is, guys, make soup with your ham. There's also ham pot pie. So just check us out, and thank you guys for watching the Crockin Moms, and stay tuned for awesome recipes and shows just like this. All right, bye guys, see you later. And also I wanted to say again, happy holidays and happy new year. Woohoo! Okay, guys, have a good one. Bye. And there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. Also too, guys, stay tuned because we're going to be doing a yummy, easy recipe next Monday. So stay tuned to our awesome shows. And we'll be back with more awesome, easy recipes just like this on Mondays at 12:30 p.m. Bye, guys.